This is Sudo. Today's adventures in my diary. Sudo's diary. May 6, 2024. Yesterday was a big day for a little guy like me. It was vaccination day, just like Mom promised. Now, I know shots might sound scary, but guess what? I was a total superhero. No tears, no fuss, just 2 little pricks, 1 in each arm and leg, to be exact, and I handled them like a champ. There was another kid there getting their shots at the same time, and let me tell you, they weren't as brave as me. They cried a whole lot, but hey, that's okay. We all have our moments, right? After my big, brave moment, I got to hang out in the play area for a cool 30 minutes. It's like a reward for being such a trooper. While I was busy exploring all the fun toys, I met a bunch of new friends. Some of them were super nice and shared everything. Blocks, cars, the whole shebang. Others, well, let's just say sharing wasn't their strong suit. They clung to their toys like they were gold, wouldn't let me even touch them. But hey, you win some, you lose some, right? Last night, I was a little worried about getting a fever after those shots. Mom and Dad even warned me about it. But guess what? No fever in sight. Instead, we had a blast playing together. We played this fun game called shuttlecock kicking. It's where you have a feathered shuttlecock and you have to kick it back and forth with your feet. Apparently, I'm a natural. I kept running around chasing the shuttlecock, making Mom and Dad scramble after me. It was so much fun, and the best part? I wore them both out. After all that exercise, I slept like a rock the whole night. Not a single sniffle or cough, just sweet, peaceful sleep. Speaking of yummy things, almost forgot to tell you about the amazing treat I got yesterday afternoon. Uncle Nyat came over and brought me a whole crab. Now, I may be little, but I know a delicious meal when I see one. Dad cooked it up perfectly, and then carefully took all the meat out for me to eat. Crab meat, wow! Let me tell you, it was like a party in my mouth. Every bite was a delicious explosion of sweet and savory flavors. It was absolutely the best. And guess what? Mom says it's super healthy too, full of calcium to help me grow big and strong. Sounds like a win-win to me. Today was Sunday, and let me tell you, it was a busy day in the best way possible. The morning started off with a fun activity, making yogurt. Okay, so maybe Mom had already prepped things the night before, but that doesn't mean I didn't help. The coolest part was filling up the little containers with the yogurt mixture. At first, Mom and Dad were a little clumsy with the strings, but they got the hang of it quickly. And guess what? I was a super helper the whole time. No fussing, no crying, just patiently waiting for my turn, which never came, because apparently, yogurt making isn't a one-person job. Speaking of teamwork, Dad and Uncle Lin finished building the grape trellis today. It looks super sturdy, like a little grape mansion in the making. Mom says it will take about 3 months for the grapes to grow big enough to eat. 3 months? That feels like forever for a little guy like me, but the thought of picking those juicy purple grapes myself makes it all worth the wait. I can practically taste them already. On a slightly less exciting note, I haven't been feeling my best lately. My nose has been a bit runny, and sometimes it gets all stuffy at night, which makes it hard to breathe. That makes me a little cranky sometimes, so I end up crying a bit. But don't worry, Dad's a superhero in his own right. He has this special tool that helps him get those pesky boogers out of my nose. It feels a little weird at first, but then I can breathe easy again and drift off to sleep soundly. Tomorrow's another school day, and I can't wait to see my teacher and all my friends again. Who knows what new adventures await me at school? Maybe we'll learn a new song, Or maybe we'll get to paint pictures with our fingers. Whatever it is, I'm sure it will be a blast. Stay tuned for more updates in my diary. See you tomorrow. Well, that's my day in a nutshell. What about you? What kind of adventures did you have? Let me know in the comments below, and if you want to hear more about my crazy life, be sure to subscribe. There's always something new happening around here.